Hi folks, and welcome to the Racer Report. As we head into the week of Christmas, we've got a special show planned for you today, and also on the show today you'll be seeing some of our Christmas greetings from our recent Murray State Athletics Christmas lunch that we had, and you'll be able to see a lot of the people who work behind the scenes. So we're looking forward to that today here on the show, and we're kind of using today here, the week of Christmas, as a chance to get you caught up on women's basketball. Head coach Rob Cross will join us a little bit later in the show. But coming up next, a very important couple of segments that you don't want to miss as we visit with Murray State Director of Athletics, Alan Ward. A lot of insight that he has on head coach Steve Prohm and the way men's basketball has been going here in the first part of the season. As you know, earlier in the season, the Racers were 10-0. They were ranked for the first time since 1998, and we're taping our show the middle of December, so a lot of things may have happened between the time we tape and the time you see it, but Mr. Ward's going to be able to give you a lot of insight on the Murray State basketball program from his eyes as he made the hire for Steve Prohm. And then we're also going to talk about the football program with Chris Hatcher. My goodness, back-to-back winning seasons, and that program is still on the rise, and the future looks bright there as well. And then Mr. Ward is going to get us caught up on facility improvements, which include softball and baseball, as we move forward into the 2012 and 13, some improvements that you're going to be seeing. So we're going to take our first break here from the CFSB Center on the Racer Report and come back and visit with Alan Ward. We'll do that next.
Merry Christmas to all from the retired members of the athletic department. Merry Christmas.
New Wave Advantage number 17, the area's fastest internet. This is Nicole. She wants to watch her favorite YouTube video. Not so fast, Nicole. Her slow DSL connection means downloading takes forever. Nicole's tired of waiting, so she's switching to New Wave. New Wave has the area's fastest internet, up to 10 times faster than DSL. Now Nicole can surf, download photos, and stream videos faster than ever before, without the wait. Thanks to New Wave. Blazing fast internet. Another New Wave Advantage. Call today.
Roof Brothers, a Paducah tradition for 100 years. Roof Brothers, locally owned, family run. Roof Brothers, the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits found anywhere. Roof Brothers, service from selecting that special beverage for that special occasion to a keg party at the lake. Roof Brothers, 2 locations to serve you. Roof Brothers, proud supporters of Murray State Athletics.
Hi folks, and welcome back to the CFSB Center for our Christmas edition of the Racer Report, and we're joined by the athletics director at Murray State, my boss, Alan Ward. Always good to have him here for a couple of segments as we can just kind of catch up on what's going on with Murray State Athletics. Alan, it's good to see you.
Good to be with you, Dave.
Yeah, it's always good to have you on the show, and as we mentioned in the first segment, we're taping our show a little before Christmas, so it might be a little dated, but the things we can talk about are certainly not dated, and it's the start and the great job that the Racers have done in men's basketball, and in particular Steve Prohm and his entire staff. I can't remember a more exciting time. Of course, the 2009-10 was an exciting season, but boy, it's been a lot of fun.
It's been a lot of fun. We've played some very good basketball. I couldn't be more proud of Steve, and you know, the way he's prepared the team, the transition. It's been flawless almost when it comes to, you know, how he's prepared the team and the way that the guys have stepped up. I had a really good feeling that we were going to be an exciting team to watch. I just didn't know how good we might be, and the type of defense that we play and the preparation that he and his coaching staff go into each and every game has just been remarkable, and I couldn't be more proud of them. I'm so happy for them.
Well, let's talk about your personal feelings, because you know when Billy Kennedy left for Texas A&M, the university had a big decision to make, and you were right in the middle of that decision. So to see it working out so well, personally, it's got to be great for you.
You know, I've had some people come up and say, you know, congratulations on Coach Prohm's hire, and I just say, you know, it was pretty easy. We had something going that was very special, and he certainly had prepared himself well. He earned the opportunity, and I thought with what we had coming back and with the new groups, the new recruits that we had coming, that it was really important for us to have some stability, some continuity, and Steve certainly brought that. And you know, when the decision had to be made, then working with Dr. Dunn and the administration, it ended up being a pretty easy decision that we want to try to keep this thing going, and I'm certainly glad we did.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and I've been here for 10 years now, and I don't ever remember having a going away party for a head coach like we did for Billy Kennedy.
Yeah,
he's still very special in our hearts. Our thoughts and prayers have been going out to him. Have you had any contact with him lately?
Certainly. I've tried my best to keep up with Coach Kennedy. He's extremely busy, certainly going through some of the health issues that he's had to be going through. He's been in my thoughts and my prayers, you know, daily, like I'm sure he has with you. But Coach Kennedy was a special individual that came into some very tough times and built this program to where it is today. And although Coach Prohm brings his own style and his own way of doing things, which I think makes it exciting for our fans, the foundation was laid by Coach Kennedy, and we've been able to build off that. And Coach Prohm gives a lot of credit to Billy, and so do I, and I wish him nothing but the best.
Well, I know Billy and Mary and Anna Kate are out there watching the show every once in a while, and we just want to tell them how much we're thinking about them and wishing Coach Kennedy the best. You know, as this program goes through here, Alan, the plans are still being formulated for the practice facility. It'll be on the north side of the CFSB Center. Give us an update on that.
Sure, Dave. We're moving along rapidly now. With all projects, you have a few hiccups that you have to deal with. But at the same time, you know, we have pretty much our complete architectural drawings that'll be in hand. Be reviewing those over the Christmas break. When we get back, we'll bid that out formally. And then after that, hopefully the bids come in where we need them to, and we'll start breaking ground in February, and 10 to 12 months later be in the building. And that's exciting. This building is a multi-purpose building, and we need to make sure that we have a place for our team to practice and make sure that those commitments that we have equal the expectations people have for our team.
Well, and taking a look at the drawings here, some of the early the color sketches and things, it's going to look like it's been part of the building forever.
Yeah, Hastings Chavetta, you know, Kim Oatman, David Burkeen, the facility management folks, just done a really nice job making sure that what we're adding fits the architect and what the campus looks like and the aesthetics work. And it's going to be something that we can be very proud of, and something we can use for our recruits that, you know, when they walk in, they're going to see up on the wall all the years of our championships. And it's going to be something very special, and I can't wait.
Yeah, me too. It's going to be neat as the Racers basketball program gets a facility that's going to really help both programs. And matter of fact, we've got the women's team. You can see them behind us here doing some practice. We'll have Rob Cross on the show just a little bit later. But we'll take another break here in the Racer Report with Alan Ward. We'll come back and have some more conversation with him next on the Racer Report.
Hi, I'm Darren Edgington,
Craig Sweeten, and Alan Lawler.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from the strength and conditioning staff and athletic training.
There's a new, unstoppable force in the universe of internet speed. Introducing Warp Wave, the next generation of high-speed internet, brought to you by the masters of internet service. New Wave Communications, with speeds up to 50 megs, Warp Wave takes you faster than you ever thought possible. Be the most feared online gamer in the galaxy. Stream video with no deep space delay. Download at speeds light years ahead of the competition. Call today and surf at warp speed with the fastest internet, period.
Tonight
Roof Brothers, a Paducah tradition for 100 years. Roof Brothers, locally owned, family run. Roof Brothers, the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits found anywhere. Roof Brothers, service from selecting that special beverage for that special occasion to a keg party at the lake. Roof Brothers, 2 locations to serve you. Roof Brothers, proud supporters of Murray State Athletics.
Like the thoroughbreds we are named for, racers are spirited and proud. We have the heart and will to succeed, to go farther, learn more, and embrace wisdom. We are champions who take our place in the Murray State tradition. We are racers.
Hey Racer fans, make sure to check out the homepage of Murray State Athletics. That of course is GoRacers.com. About 30,000 of you last month visited our site. We appreciate each and every one of you. The photo store is on there, plus the fan shop and bios on 300 plus student athletes at Murray State. Check it out at GoRacers.com. We're back here at the CFSB Center as we tape our Christmas week show with Director of Athletics Alan Ward. Talked basketball the last segment. Coach, let's talk about a little football here.
Sure.
Man, what a great season the Racers had. 7-4, first back-to-back winning seasons. I guess it was 1998, I think it was. Chris Hatcher's doing a great job. Tell us about the contract for Chris Hatcher. You've been kind of working on that, haven't you?
We have. He's brought a lot of excitement back to Stewart Stadium, and I really thought this year we'd have a chance to get into the playoffs possibly, and we worked hard, diligently, and put it in bid for the playoffs. That if we were to get in, I wanted to play it here because I thought if you had a chance to play a playoff game, you want to play it here and give yourself a chance to win. But at the end of the season, I've been visiting with Coach Hatcher, and I hope by the time this airs that we will have extended his contract out 2 more years, getting back up to 4 years, and he can stick around here and finish what he's already started.
I kid Coach Hatcher, but this is serious. He's probably the only head coach I've ever worked with that could probably do his own TV show. He's that good.
He is that good, and that's what, he gets everybody so excited when he's out visiting. He goes to Rotary and goes to all these places and visits, and that's what you need in a head coach. And he takes all those different responsibilities and just thrives on them. And I couldn't be more pleased with what he's doing. He's just brought an excitement back to the program and exactly what we needed.
Well, speaking of what the football program's been doing, we've talked about this time last year, the locker room improvements downstairs, the weight room, and there's some other things football-wise as far as facilities that are getting ready to happen, and then some other things too. Kind of get us up to date on facility improvements.
Coach Hatcher continues to raise money to improve the downstairs area, his office area, the team meeting rooms, and he continues to do that. If fans haven't had a chance to come by and see it, I would welcome hopefully they welcome the opportunity to come on by and see. Yeah, we'll take them on a tour. Other facility projects, we hope to start working on the possibility of moving our softball field back to campus. I will continue to work with the facilities management on that. We are going to be getting full-fledged into a campaign for baseball where we'll be raising some money for hopefully an indoor hitting facility and with lights. We've talked about that a lot, but thanks to Bob Jackson, Paul Rackey, and the development folks, we're really moving ahead on that. Got a lot of traction, and I'm excited about what's going to be happening for baseball and softball.
I think you've done a great job since you've been here of continually moving the Racer program forward. There's not a day you don't come to work you don't think about moving something of the program forward.
You can't sit still, Dave. That's even at our level, where maybe you don't have as much funding as what some of the big boys have, you still have to find a way to get better. And the practice facility, what we're trying to do with baseball and softball, what we've done with football, what we will continue to do, is so critical because the lifeblood's recruiting, and that's what it's all about. And as we continue to make improvements, we'll continue to get good athletes and be successful.
Well, we've got about a minute here before we have to take a break, Alan. But recently here in this building, Murray State held another commencement.
It did.
The place was packed, and all kinds of students from all over the world walked on the stage just below us and got their diploma from Murray State. And it's always a proud day for the university. For athletics, it's as proud as well. We had a bunch of kids that graduated here just about a month ago, and that's a big day, isn't it?
It's a huge day, and it's just not, we just don't go out there and throw out a bunch of rhetoric. We mean it, that it's about two things here with Murray State Athletics, and that's getting a championship ring on one hand and getting that degree in the other hand and walking across that stage. And that's what it's all about, because if you win on the court and don't take advantage of the academics, then you're doing yourself a disservice. Mm-hmm. And I'm proud of what my staff does and what Matt Kelly and what these coaches do, and it's the message that they send, how important that is. And it's 4 years and 2 goals. Mm-hmm. We want to make sure that during those 4 years that they accomplish those 2 goals. Okay, well, we've been visiting with Director of Athletics Alan Ward. Always good to have him on the show. We'll have to have you again here maybe before the basketball season's out. Alan, thank you. Look forward to it. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate all you do, and appreciate all Jacob does, too. Yeah, behind the scenes, right. Jacob. Appreciate him. We're going to take another break. When we come back, an update with women's basketball and head coach Rob Cross. We'll do that next on the Racer Report.
I'm head cross country and track coach Jenny Severns.
I'm assistant coach Adam Kiesler.
On behalf of the cross country and track team, happy holidays.
Roof Brothers, a Paducah tradition for 100 years. Roof Brothers, locally owned, family run. Roof Brothers, the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits found anywhere. Roof Brothers, service from selecting that special beverage for that special occasion to a keg party at the lake. Roof Brothers, 2 locations to serve you. Roof Brothers, proud supporters of Murray State Athletics.
There's a new, unstoppable force in the universe of internet speed. Introducing Warp Wave, the next generation of high-speed internet, brought to you by the masters of internet service. New Wave Communications, with speeds up to 50 megs. Warp Wave takes you faster than you ever thought possible. Be the most feared online gamer in the galaxy. Stream video with no deep space delay. Download at speeds light years ahead of the competition. Call today and surf at warp speed with the fastest internet, period.
Murray State University's award-winning student-produced newspaper is online. TheNews.org is your hotspot for national news, coverage of events in the Western Kentucky region, and all things Murray State. Winner of the Kentucky Press Association First Place Best News Story and Second Place Best Special Section, TheNews.org features something for everyone, including breaking news updates, daily videos, live Racer basketball updates during the games, entertainment news, and blogs. The Murray State News arrives every Friday, and on TheNews.org you can stay up to date 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. TheNews.org, the official website of the Murray State News.
Hi folks, and welcome back to our Christmas week edition of the Racer Report here with head coach Rob Cross of the Murray State women's team. A good chance to catch up with him as the Racers have gotten off to a good start in the early part of the season. Of late haven't played so well, and Rob, we talked in the preseason about the way your team wanted to play, and that is to press for 40 minutes, to get up and down the floor, and of course the season opening victory over Evansville, and then you pretty much had a big upset on your hands at Indiana and let it slip away. For the most part, you've been able to do what you want to do, except for lately.
Right, and actually every game until this past weekend at Evansville, we've dominated statistically the turnover battle and field goal attempts, and those are the 2 things that we really rely on, and offensive rebounds. We've been pretty good at what we're trying to accomplish. The thing that's really been our Achilles heel has been free throw shooting. You know, we've played a lot of road games against good competition. at Indiana, you said we lost that major upset. We controlled the game from the beginning right up until the end. They led for about 20 seconds of the entire game, and we go 3 of 9 from the free throw line, and that cost us the ball game. Go down to Alabama A&M, same thing. Had 93 field goal attempts,
which is amazing.
Forced 30-something turnovers, had 20 steals, and when it comes down to it, we get a lead late in the ball game. Their team breaks. We break their spirit and have a 5-point lead, and then we miss 6 free throws in the final 2 minutes, and it cost us the game on the road. And those things are going to happen if you don't make free throws. It really doesn't matter what else you do during the course of the game. It comes down to free throw shooting, and that's what we're trying to get to the point where we have the game in our hands. Now we've got to step up and be able to make free throws.
Well, we're going to roll some video here of the Racers' December 3rd home game, and this was a big game against a good St. Louis team that the ladies had lost to by 10 points a few days earlier. The other big thing about this game, Coach, it was your only home game, I think, in a streak of 13 games in a row, and you don't come home again until January the 9th. Big game to get that victory at home against St. Louis. Very good ball club that you'd lost.
Right, it was a quality opponent from the Atlantic 10, which is a top 8 RPI league and the women's RPI, and outstanding athletic team, one of the better rebounding teams in the country. A few nights after they played us, they went up to Wisconsin and lost on the last-second shot by 2. So certainly a good win for our team, and we played with the energy, especially Erica Burgess as a driving force of our team. Just had an outstanding ball game.
Yeah, and she's leading you in scoring, 14.4 per game. She's leading the team with 37 assists, as we said here today. She's leading the team in steals. She's a do-it-all kid. She set out last year, transferring from Southeastern Louisiana. Tell us a little bit about her. She has really burst onto the scene.
She's from Memphis. She's an unbelievable athlete, as quick as she can be. And the one thing about her, though, we kind of go as she goes. I mean, if she has a high energy, aggressive night offensively, our team has a high energy, aggressive night offensively. And Saturday at Evansville, we didn't have that aggressive energy from her. The game at St. Louis, we did not have that aggressive energy from her. The game here against St. Louis looked like a completely different player, and when she plays up to her abilities, she's got an opportunity to become a pro before she leaves here, but we've got to get her to where she's consistent day in, day out, night in, night out, given that type of confident, aggressive effort.
Okay, well, we're going to visit Morrow here with head coach Rob Cross here from the CFSB Center. As you've seen on today's show, we've been seeing some of our Christmas greetings today. So we'll take a break here on the Racer Report, come back with more with head coach Rob Cross of Murray State Women's Basketball.
On behalf of the Graduate Assistant Athletic Trainers of Murray State University, we'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Go Racers!
New Wave Advantage number 17, the area's fastest internet. This is Nicole. She wants to watch her favorite YouTube video. Not so fast, Nicole. Her slow DSL connection means downloading takes forever. Nicole's tired of waiting, so she's switching to New Wave. New Wave has the area's fastest internet, up to 10 times faster than DSL. Now Nicole can surf, download photos, and stream videos faster than ever before, without the wait. Thanks to New Wave. Blazing fast internet. Another New Wave Advantage. Call today.
For more than 30 years, the NCAA Division I Football Championship Subdivision has helped athletes achieve their dreams. The dream of playing football and hearing the home crowd cheer time after time. The dream of competing for a national championship. The dream of an excellent education. The dream of becoming a leader. And the dream of playing the right way with sportsmanship. NCAA Division I Football. It's not a dream. Come see for yourself.
Explora un nuevo mundo.
여러 가지 경험들을 많이 체험하세요. आइए और अपना जहां खुद बनाइए.
Italo chenu ukusanga.
عالم جدير بالاكتشافات.
Entdecke deine Welt.
Bu işvet da открытия.
Dünyanızı keşfedin.
創造你的未來.
Veresfevering ke Vilago.
Tất cả những điều tốt đẹp nhất đang chờ đón bạn.
Dunia Anda untuk dijelajahi. 探索你的世界.
Murray State University, your world to explore.
Hi folks, we're back here to wrap up our Christmas edition of the Racer Report with head coach Rob Cross of Murray State women's basketball. And coach, let's take a look at the schedule as we go in after the holidays here. A couple of tough road games to start your OVC season: at SEMO on December 31st, at Eastern Illinois on January the 2nd, and at Austin Peay on the 7th before you come back home and take on EKU. That's 3 tough road games to start off. How are you going to handle that?
There's no doubt about it. You know, we'll go to Southeast Missouri on New Year's Eve. It'll be an afternoon game, but you know, they have a new coach and he's doing an outstanding job. They're playing extremely hard. They've played a couple of common opponents, and they're going to get after us defensively. They really are, you know, they're one of those teams. Anytime you have a brand new coach, it seems like the team's going to come out with a lot of energy and effort, and people are trying to make sure that they're still there the following year. And he certainly has them playing extremely hard. Eastern Illinois right now is probably the best team in our league. If you look at non-conference results, they're playing great basketball, you know, especially offensively. They are putting the ball in the basket a lot better than anybody else right now, and certainly have one of the better players in the league in Takenya Nixon. So that stretch is going to be tough, and then we go to Austin Peay, and all Racer fans know
how tough it is to win there.
It's tough to go to Clarksville and come out with a victory, and you know that's something that we're going to have to do. And you know, then we finally get a home game for the first time in a long time when we face Eastern Kentucky here. So I'm sure we'll be excited to be back here.
You know, I've always been fascinated by the psychological mood or ups and downs of any given team, and I've always been fascinated by the head coach who kind of has to be the one to kind of doctor all of that. What is the psyche of your team now as we get into the first half of the season? Conference play is almost here, and you kind of had to been the doctor.
Yeah,
here, haven't you?
We spend a lot of time focusing and making sure that they understand that we're building towards conference play, and we're building towards March, and it's not about beating Indiana. That would have been great to come out with that victory, but that's not the season. You know, the game against a top 10 team like Louisville is not the season. These games are to help prepare us for OVC play, and you know the reality of our league is you got to win your conference, and you have to win your conference tournament to get to the NCAA tournament, and that's what we're building towards. So we spend a lot of time talking about focusing on the process and not the result, and that's what we're working towards right now. And you know, during this time of year we get a lot of extra practice time, no distractions with class or anything else, and we're kind of almost sequestered here in Murray with the rest of the students gone. You know, so we got a lot of time to help our team grow together and to help on the court as well as we build towards conference play.
All right, well Rob, listen, it's been great catching up with you. Appreciate you stopping by, and we wish you all the best as we go into 2012.
Thank you.
Okay, head coach Rob Cross here on the Racer Report. I want to also thank our director of athletics at Murray State, Alan Ward, for stopping by. And on behalf of Coach Cross and all of us here at Murray State Athletics, just want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We'll see you next time on the Racer Report.
Hi, I'm Rob McDonald. This is Chris Cole, Dan Skirka. The Murray State baseball staff would like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Go Breads!